Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all. I would like to welcome our distinguished guests from the Asian Development Bank, our local banking partners, the service providers, and obviously the backbone of our country, the farmers, to this event. I am very gracious that all of you have graced us with your presence, and your presence here has exhibited your confidence and your commitment to the growth that the Punjab government is trying to target in the agriculture sector. Ladies and gentlemen, under the leadership of Chief Minister Punjab, agriculture has been elevated from a routine administration to a strategic priority of this government. This government has moved away from fragmented subsidies to a structural reform that we want to see in the future of our agriculture economy that will be the backbone of our economy in the future. The approval of this agriculture transformation program, which is roughly about 300 billion rupees, actually enhances the fact that how committed our Chief Minister is to making the agriculture backbone of our economy. We have seen many initiatives in the last 2 years. The primary one and the most important one, in my opinion, has been the Punjab Kisan Card, which would not have been possible without the partnership of our honourable partners, Bank of Punjab. That is something that historically has been neglected by every government in every segment, actually disregarding farmers as a bad debt. But one thing that I have to give credit to our Chief Minister is that she is the one who has exhibited extreme confidence in the farmers, and I would like to commend the farmers as well, who have repaid that confidence by repaying their debt, by repaying their line of credit, and while doing that, they have broken away from the chains that had been shackling them for decades in terms of middlemen and other local financiers. I see a farmer that is relieved. I see a farmer that sees the benefit of this interest-free financing. When we look at the other side, we see a green tractor program, which has taken Pakistan into a mechanized area. Historically, if we look at our figures, we see that Pakistan has a horsepower power which is about 0.9 horsepower per acre, which is relatively lower and considerably lower actually than the world acceptable average. The last 2 years, these green tractor schemes have actually elevated our farmers' reach towards mechanization. If we see this year what has happened with smog, it is nothing but a translation of the policy that has been implemented by this government and by our Honourable Chief Minister. Satellite imagery has shown that because of the superseders, because of the distribution and the adaptability that our farmer has shown and the confidence that it has gotten by the government, we have seen 70% less crop burning in this time. I do not blame the farmer, because historically there has been a huge issue with the quick turnaround between the rice and the wheat crop. They had no other option. There was no hand-holding. I congratulate the Chief Minister, I congratulate the Agriculture Department, and I am actually proud of the fact that we have been able to start something which will become a revolution, and it will start showing its results in the coming years in terms of our ability to cultivate our crops, to look after our climate, and to see a better future for our farmer. Ladies and gentlemen, the scale of reform, the clarity of direction that we are seeing today is only possible when the leadership is decisive and committed. Chief Minister Punjab has not only set out the vision, but she has shown that execution of policy is very possible. And if our leadership is committed, that is something that we can wear like a badge of honor. Under her guidance, we've seen multiple transformational initiatives that are moving in parallel. One of the other things that we have a very huge youth bulge. And I am very happy to see that we have launched something called the Agriculture Internship Program in the last 2 years, which not only gives our fresh graduates, a job opportunity, but it gives them something which is remarkable, which is on-field experience. They go out into the field, they see real-life situations, and they get to know how to handle them. So now, coming back to the climate resilient program that we're launching here today, like I said, there was a very quick turnaround between the rice and the wheat crop. And this program will enable our farmers by giving them rice and wheat harvesters, by giving them rice transplanting nurseries, by giving them all of these tools that will actually, once you start looking at these things, you feel that this will help them in planting and cutting their crop. But on a larger scale, I look at it at the fact as if you're empowering our farmer to spend more time in adding value to their crop, to marketing their crop, and getting a better economics out of it as well, because they will have time on their hands with this mechanical change that they will see in this current project. Nearly 90% of the investment that we see in this project is towards mechanization. But there's a very key element that was missing in Pakistan, I believe. Punjab for sure had been lacking this, which was standardized testing and standards that had to be implemented across machineries. Every tool maker, every implement manufacturer had their own standard and had their own ways of making these machineries. At the end of the day, it was a trial and error thing for our farmer. We, as Government of Punjab, will now set out standards. We will take out testing centers, which will make sure that the farmer is getting the money's worth. And I'm thankful to Asian Development Bank and our service providers that will actually take these machines out, make them affordable, make them more accessible for our farmer. This will actually get us to be more climate resilient, which will leave a better future for our children, which will eliminate smog. No one likes this pollution. No one likes the fact that our future generations have to suffer things that they did not sign up for. And I am proud of the fact that our Chief Minister and the government has the vision to set the wheel in motion, which will lay on the ground for a better environment and a better world, that shows the commitment that the government of Punjab and the government of Pakistan has towards the future generations. I'm proud to say that beyond machines, the government is trying to build lasting institutions as well. There were no speed breeding labs. There were no genome editing labs available in Pakistan. We're heading towards a tech revolution. We're heading towards a technological change. And we're heading towards a place in which Pakistan has better seeds and implements available to our country. I am proud that with this agriculture transformation program, Punjab is no longer just feeding Pakistan, but Punjab will actually be leading Pakistan in this agriculture revolution. And I thank Asian Development Bank for actually enabling our farmer and this government to going out and providing these services and to enabling our farmers. Thank you so much. Pakistan Zindabad.
محکمہ زراعت حکومت پنجاب.